Okay, so what we're going to do in this lesson is we're going to fill in the x and y coordinates for the entire circle. So notice that I have put these little plus and minuses in, and they weren't in on the previous video, but what this just tells me is that both the x and y coordinates are positive in the first quadrant. Second quadrant, x should be negative and y should be positive. And they're both negative in the third quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant, actually, that should change. The x coordinate is positive and the y coordinate is negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the reference angle of each of these angles, and then I'm just going to copy over the coordinates and change the sign as I need to. So 120 is 60 degrees to 180. The reference angle is 60. So I'm going to copy these coordinates, except I'm just going to make the x negative. So that's minus a half square root of 3 over 2. Now the reference angle for 135 is 45. So I'm going to put minus square root of 2 over 2 square root of 2 over 2 for that. And then the reference angle for 150 is 30, so I'll copy these coordinates over. Again, just got to get the minus square root of 3 over 2, 1/2, and then 180, we can just see that comes in at minus 1 and 0. Okay, so that gets us the second quadrant. Now if I look down in the third quadrant, everything's got to be negative, okay? So we'll start with a reference angle for 210. That's 30 degrees away. So this is the reference angle. So I'm going to copy these coordinates and just make them negative. So we're going to have minus square root of 3 over 2 and 1/2. Okay. Now 225, the reference angle is this 45 degree angle. So I'm going to use both of these coordinates, and they're just going to be negative. So I'm going to fill in minus square root of 2 over 2 and minus square root of 2 over 2. Okay. Now 240 is 60 degrees away from the x-axis. So I'm going to have minus 1/2 minus square root of 3 over 2 from here. All right, and again, 270, well, I can just see that x is 0 and y is 1. So now we can move into the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant, positive x's, negative y's. So 300 is 60 degrees away, so I'm going to use this, and it's going to become 1/2 minus square root of 3 over 2. 315 is exactly 45 degrees away, so we're going to have square root of 2 over 2 minus square root of 2 over 2. And finally, 330 has a reference angle of 30 degrees, so I'm going to have square root of 3 over 2 minus 1/2. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to make just a little bit of space for that. Square root of 3 over 2 minus 1/2. Okay, so we're just about finished. The only thing left to do is, at this point, to fill in the remaining radian measure. So I'm going to do that in the next video. And I'm going to show you a shortcut, again, so you won't need any memorization for the radians, and it's really fast. So stay tuned for the next video.